Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Another Code. This is episode 13. In the last episode, we found Jessica in the wine vault, wine cellar, wine basement. The room with wine. And she was chained up, she had handcuffs on that we can't get off, so we need to find Daddy Dearest.
How can we open it? This design.
The other room's doors had one bird, but this one has two.
Yeah, two birds holding a silver and gold clover in their beaks. Maybe the key to this room is...
You can now combine items. Well, it's taken quite a while. We've pretty much done the mansion. Okay, so let's do that now. I thought I was going to have to go to the rooms then. I was like, oh, I just want to get in one room without having to find things. Ooh, wait, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on, let's try that again. So, combined with Y. There's the tick, that's good. Sprout key 2, where's it 2? There it is.
Yes!
Okay. I'm sure in the original game I had to do a little puzzle to make them combine in the right way, kind of thing. It was one of the most confusing things I'd ever done.
Yes!
Yes!
Whoa, check out the view. Where's the ladder? Shouldn't it lead to this room? What's wrong, Dee?
This is my great-grandfather, Uncle Henry, and my father.
Grandfather, do you know who I am?
I remember. My father brought me here. My great-grandfather was asleep in the bed. He was sleeping so peacefully. But as we got closer, he opened his eyes and looked at us. He smiled, but it was sad. Father took his hand and squeezed it. He was crying. That was the first time I ever saw him cry.
Oh, Dee.
We have to track down your dad.
Yeah. Where's the ladder we can take back down?
Okay, so I guess that's our next little puzzly thing. Trying to find a ladder. Oh, I'm remembering this Zodiac thingy.
Wait.
But we don't have the stylus now to spin it. Zoe, what's it?
Hey.
They were invented a long time ago, long before I was born. The pictures inside move when it spins. How does it work? Spin the outside with your hand and look in through the slits. Okay. Hold to rotate. A. Like a little cartoon. Oh, zooming in as you do it. It's pretty immersive, I like that. So there's a bird going around. The two birds on the fountain, the gold and silver birds, right?
Huh.
Yeah. Moving pictures are so much fun. I used to love this thing. I guess inventions like this led to the creation of movies. Yeah, I guess so. I had no idea. How'd you know all this stuff? It's great.
Hey.
I always wanted to be a filmmaker when I grew up. That was my dream.
Dee.
Oh, sorry, Dee. He ain't growing up. Okay, let's look for the, what's the word? The crane. He had such a nostalgic look on his face when he did.
Huh.
We'll have a look while you watch now. I saw the projector. But like I said, I want to have a look for the crane. You'd think it would be easy to find, but I remember in the dining room, the lounge, the bar, no. The one with the big dining table, yeah. That one. That was a hard one to find for me, even though it shouldn't have been. Painting of two boys. Oh. Title under the painting reads The Beloved Golden and Silver Birds.
Huh.
I think I saw something like that in Welsh Journal.
Maybe.
Does that mean these two boys are Henry and Thomas? Well, yeah, of course they are. You got this. Love seat. Oh, shit. Hold on, no. There we go. Painting of man and piano. Title under the painting reads My Son Leonard. Oh, this must be Lawrence's son. He must have kept this painting close by so that he could always feel his son's presence. Yeah, you don't know much about him, do you? Not really. Ugh. I guess maybe it's not too much to do with the story. Ooh, can we go in the drawer? No. Drawer won't open. Oh, whoa, the fountain had this. It's a mysterious disc in the drawer.
Wow.
What could this be? Yeah, the fountain had all the Zodiac signs. I can't do anything with it. Okay.
What?
Doesn't look like I can shut the drawer again. Ah, that's where the ladder is. That ladder we saw before must be under it. Ooh, he won't budge. Okay, we need to solve a puzzle around here to sort this, don't we? Something to do with the projector and stuff, I'm sure. Okay, so it is only that one drawer we needed to find. Book? What's in here? Something written in the notebook. 1948, in May. I feel my time drawing near. I've decided to record my thoughts while I'm still able to grasp a pen, or quill. Today, I recall a day from 32 years ago. The day I first held Henry and Thomas in my arms. That was also the day I received a letter of reconciliation from my son Leonard, who left home after rejecting the life I desired for him. The two young children, Henry and Thomas, appeared while I was caught in a maelstrom of grief and regret. I had just been informed of Leonard's sudden death, yet I will never forget the innocent smiles they wore that day. I resolved then and there to raise Henry and Thomas myself. I loved them more than I had loved anyone before. I wished only for their lives to be filled with joy, and fulfilling that wish became my sole purpose. Henry and Thomas were like a pair of birds who delivered joy to my life. My wish was heard, both boys grown up healthy and with love for one another. Before long they sought to fulfill wishes of their own, each choosing a path that drew them from the nest. Henry wished to be an artist, Thomas a novelist. I found myself alone in this mansion, yet still wishing for nothing but their happiness. However, as the two began their journeys down their respective paths, my wish was completely and utterly crushed by upheavals of the time. The world was cast into war, and the two were sent to the bitter battlefield. To add insult to injury, this was also when the gold mine withered to nothing, no longer able to support even me alone. Powerless, I prayed for the war to end, and for the safe return of my beloved Henry and Thomas. When news of the war's end finally came, and the boys returned to me, they were different. My two birds had been hurt. It was as if their wings had been clipped. Henry had lost his right arm, so could no longer hold a paintbrush, and Thomas had lost his heart, and with it, his ability to trust. I held the tired, wounded pair in my arms and I cried. I was reminded of 32 years prior, when I held them for the first time. I prayed that the scars on their bodies and hearts might heal as soon as possible, but now, I wonder if my actions from that point on were right. I once again find myself navigating sorrow and regret, just as I did when Leonard passed. Only now there are no innocent faces to be found, no birds to ease these feelings.
This is
Lawrence's journal.
great-grandfather.
Great.
Huh.
There's something stuck between the pages. Is this a letter? A letter? Was it sent to you from someone? Upon my death, Henry Edward is to inherit the entirety of my estate. Lawrence Edward. In the typewriter it was Thomas Edward. Which one's right? Was he making his own one up?
This
Ooh.
is...
It's Lawrence's will. He even signed it, see? My great-grandfather's will. Yeah. It says that the heir to this inheritance is Henry.
But that means...
That means the will be found in the silver bird room.
Okay.
My father must have written that himself.
Huh?
That's why he was short, isn't it? Surely. Ah, Crane, I see you. "12. Leonard Edward, the musician." Okay, let's read that first then. A lot of those just updated again as well, the characters. We'll leave it a bit, shall we? And just do it later on. Lawrence had one child, a son named Leonard. Lawrence tried to establish him as a successor, but whether due to a difference in values or something else entirely, Leonard refused to take over the family business. Instead, he chose to leave home and pursue a career as a musician. There was no word on Leonard's whereabouts for a long time, then one day he sent his father a letter, telling him that he married a woman he met in a bar. Lawrence resented the fact he had not approved of the marriage, so he refused to see his son. They lost touch again after this. Several years passed, and Lawrence received another letter from Leonard. He had 2 sons by then, Henry and Thomas. Although Lawrence finally agreed to see his son, it was too late. Leonard became sick during an epidemic and passed away at age 30. A thought occurred to me as I learned of these two and how they couldn't connect with one another. In order for a child to understand the motivations of a parent who loses himself in their work, it may be necessary for the child to grow up and become a parent themselves. I wonder if my father thought about Jessica and me as he worked, the same way Ashley occupies my thoughts as I continue my work on another. Huh. There are a lot of similarities going on. Fancy bed. I've always had just like a single bed. So trope. Okay, let's check the projector then.
Wait.
It is. What sort of movies could your great-grandfather even watch on this thing?
Wow. Ashley.
That was Henry and Thomas, right, playing? After my great-grandfather died, my father showed me something with this.
Hey.
It was some old footage. It was shots of my father and Uncle Henry playing together as kids. The two of them together.
By the way.
It seemed like it made him sad for some reason.
D.
I get that. Okay, is there nothing else to do with it? Right, so what do we do now is the question. The zoetrope, how do we connect that to the puzzle over there? Should we try it one more time? I don't really know what we're meant to be doing, but you know. It's showing a picture of the fountain and birds around it, which I understand, okay. But it doesn't really solve anything, does it?
Ah.
I think I can rotate this. Okay, now we've seen things we can actually do something with it. Right, so we've got 2 birds. Well, 1 bird on the outside, 1 on the inside. Let's have a look at the album. I knew I'd have to take a photo of this. Silver bird is... Gold bird is like 1 o'clock with the arrows. Gold bird about 1 o'clock. Ah, it's just the birds that we have to do. But no, that doesn't make sense then. The gold bird has to be on the arrows. If I just go around 1 every time on this now. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Easy.
Huh.
Oh, so some sort of mechanism.
Hey.
We should be able to open the door now. Yes, yes we should.
Whew.
We got it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's open.
Oh.
There's the ladder.
Yeah.
Let's take it down.
Dad.
Dad has got to be just past here. He's got to be.
Where are we? Did Dad really come through here? It's so dark. I can't even tell what this room is supposed to be. We can't search it until we turn the lights on.
That's a puzzle. Lance's hidden room. So we're on the other side of this door now. That goes out to the courtyard. Alright, how do we turn these lights on then?
How about...
Looks like the lamp's cord is connected to the floor below. Okay. Yeah, okay. Candle holder. Did have a candle in it, I didn't actually notice. It did. Good. Ah, another brick in the wall.
Oh, it must be coming from a lamp. Where
Good
is
song.
it coming from to make it?
Check the shade.
It looks like someone made this hole on purpose.
Okay. So do we have to look at the brick?
Hey,
Yeah, it is different. You can see. You
Got
can
it.
see.
Wow.
Ah, I wasn't sure if I'd have to turn the shade.
What was that?
oh, look!
The floor opened up.
Did indeed. Let me check something before we go down. I'm not sure where the last two cranes are, and I wanna get them. Because why not? They're easy enough to find. No, they're still further down.
Dee,
I've been here before.
does that mean you know what's past here?
I can't remember.
Did Dad go down these steps? This place gives me the creeps.
It's okay. I'm right here with you.
Right. Got it. Thanks, Dee.
Ooh, save point. And I think that might be a good place for us to cut the episode off. Probably. So, this has been Greenie XI. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit when we go down there. And I'll be honest, I'm not getting positive vibes from it. So, thanks again for watching, folks. See you again in a bit.